Hi guys, welcome back to Football Unscripted, and today I'm going to be looking who I would keep, loan and sell at Arsenal Football Club. Let's get straight into it guys, kicking it off with Cedric Soares. This is a player who I don't think is very good. I would be looking to sell him indefinite. He's not good enough for me to play for Arsenal. Signed him on a 4-year deal about 2 years ago from Southampton, a year and a half ago. He's shown not enough for me. He was injured when we brought him. Yeah, I wouldn't just be looking to move him on. I think, I won't say it now because it's the player who I'm going to get onto soon. Actually, we're doing now Hector Bellerin. I would be keeping Bellerin as the number 2 over Cedric Soares, and I'd be selling Soares. Tomiyasu number 1 at right back. Hector Bellerin coming in for cover. He's a much better player than Soares is. So yeah, that's just an easy decision for me. Sell Cedric and keep Hector Bellerin. Moving on then to Bernd Leno. I think he's been a good servant for Arsenal. I think he's a quality shot stopper, and he deserves a move away now. He's a top professional. He is on my sell list, just for the fact that we've got Ramsdale now and we brought in Matt Turner. I think obviously in Arteta's mind, in the board's mind, there's no room at this football club for Bernd Leno. So it's just simple really. Let's move him on. A top professional. Thank you, Bernd Leno. But let's get him out of the football club. Granit Xhaka then, ladies and gentlemen. This is a controversial one. A lot of people don't like Xhaka. I'm actually one of the Xhaka fans, funny enough. I would be keeping Xhaka. I think we need all the quality and depth we can get at this club going into next season. Injuries, a lot of games. Obviously, you've seen how many players getting long-term injuries from playing too many games. So yeah, I would be keeping Xhaka 110%. That would give us Xhaka, Vieira, Partey, a lot more midfield options, and it's what we need, I think. And obviously, if we go and sign another midfielder like Tielemans or someone like that, it's just more and more Odegaard, Smith Rowe. You get 2 players in each position in the three. If we move into a 4-3-3, that is next season. So I would be keeping Granit Xhaka definitely. He won't be starting week in, week out like he has for the past 5 years. He would be coming in as a bit part player now. Moving on to Mohamed El Neni. This is a player I would be looking to move on. He's not long signed a new deal, I believe. He's just not good enough for me. I don't think... He's come in last season. I'll give him his credit. He come in last season and he did a job. When Thomas Partey weren't there and they're running for top 4, he did a decent job. But he's just not the level of player that we need, the calibre, to be pushing for top 4, hopefully be pushing for titles and trophies. He's not good enough. Get him out of the football club, move him on to Besiktas, where he likes to go. And yeah, it's just an easy one for me, get him out. Pablo Mari came in about 2 years ago also, around the same time as Soares, for about 7-8 million quid, I think. Just not worked out for him either. He's had a few games. He's looked decent in a few games, but again, it's just the same thing with Arsenal. Just dead weight, dead bit part players that just need to be moved on from the football club. Not going to progress us to where we want to be once again in the promised land. It's just an easy, simple one for me. Get him out. Thomas Partey then, ladies and gentlemen. Easy one. I'll definitely be keeping him. Top quality centre mid. I think hopefully we move into the 4-3-3 next season and we can see him really in that box-to-box role. I don't believe he's a CDM. He's obviously not a cam. I think he's a centre mid who likes to break the lines, get the ball forward, but can also break up play as well and protect that back line. So yeah, I think easy one, keep Thomas Partey. Ainsley Maitland-Niles then. This one's tough because I do like the player. He's very versatile. Play right back, centre mid, play all sorts of positions. I do really like the player, but I don't think he's got a part in this squad. I think Mikel Arteta doesn't have him in his plans. I don't think the board do. I think it's time we give him his move away permanently, and hopefully he can go and thrive. Not another loan for him. Season at Roma, it's not doing good enough for his career. I really want to see Ainsley Maitland-Niles kick on, and I think he can at a mid-table Premier League club. I think he can. Nottingham Forest was obviously heavily linked with him. That'd be a great signing for them. He'd do wonders there, I think. So yeah, I would be selling Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Moving on to Kieran Tierney. This is an easy one. I'd be keeping him. This guy is absolutely quality. He's got the potential to be a world-class left-back. The only problem is the injuries. The injuries are killing him at the minute. Season in, season out, he is getting injured way too often. He needs to get out of that hospital bed, doesn't he? But yeah, he's an unreal left-back. He likes to bomb forward. He just gives 120. He gives 120% in every game, and I think that's why he does get injured. He does go a bit too much. He doesn't know when to slow down. He even said that in his interview. So just who he is. He just likes to get forward. He just likes to keep running all game. But maybe he just needs to look at it and for his own career and just slow it down a little bit. But yeah, I'd definitely be keeping Kieran Tierney. He's the #1 left back at the club. Nicolas Pepe then, the club record signing for 72 million quid. This one has also just not worked out, has it? We've seen him in glimpses, in moments. Saved us a couple of times in the Europa League. That first appearance against Liverpool where he ripped up Van Dijk and Robertson. You thought, what a player we had on our hands here. Turns out it's been nothing but the other way around, really, has it? Nicolas Pepe has not been good enough at this football club, especially with the price that we paid for him. Don't think Arteta rates him at all. So yeah, would definitely be moving on Nicolas Pepe. Hopefully we can recoup a good amount of money that we spent on him. 70 million, we're not going to get nowhere near that. We'll be lucky to get 30 million for this player, I'm telling you now. But hopefully we can recoup some good funds for him. Yeah, selling Nicolas Pepe. Moving on to Lucas Torreira. This is a player who I absolutely loved when he first came to the football club. That goal against Tottenham in the 4-2 win at the North London derby at the Emirates. The place was absolutely rocking, I'm telling you now. I did like him a lot, but since Arteta's came in, he's not been in his plans. Obviously, he's been loaned out. I would be looking to sell him. There's also a lot of reports previously, not recently, but previously, that he likes to be around his family. So yeah, he wants to be in Italy, he wants to be playing football in Italy. And we don't want a player that wants to play for the football club. You get him moved on. Simple and quickly, really. Lucas Torreira, sell him. Tomiyasu then, this is an easy one. We only signed him last season, and what a player he looked like. Defensively, unbelievable. Aerial duels, half decent getting forward. I think that's where his game does need to be improved on, getting forward, but defensively, this guy is an absolute beast. Once again though, at the fullback position, another reason our season probably got derailed. Both the fullbacks getting injured. Very, very annoying. Hopefully next season, he can kick on even more than what he did in the first half of last season and become a much better player. Rob Holding then, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably controversial, but I'd be keeping Rob Holding. When he came in last season to do bits and bobs, he looked quality. Well, I won't say quality, but he looked good. He did his job perfectly when he needed to come in for Gabriel or White, or he needed to come into that back five and shore the game up. I think it's just more options, more depth at centre-back, with Saliba coming back, Holding, White, Gabriel. I think that gives us a few options there. Obviously, we've got a lot of Europa League games and that to get through next season. Definitely would be keeping him, just so he can be a number in the squad, really. Reece Nelson then, this is a youngster that when he was in the academy, there was reports that he could have been on Jadon Sancho's level. He's done absolutely nothing to get there, really. On loan last season at Feyenoord. He had a good spell there, but I would be looking to move Reece Nelson on. An Arsenal product, maybe try and get some funds for him. I just don't think he's good enough or ever will be good enough to be starting on the wing for Arsenal, producing goals, producing assists, getting the numbers. I don't think he's that player, so I would be moving him on. Obviously, Nketiah, I would be keeping him just because obviously all we got now is Jesus in that number 9 role. I think the club have done quality business. A lot of people wanted to just see him move on a free. Absolute delusion in my mind. You re-sign him on a 5-year deal, and maybe in a year or two, he goes from being a £10 million player last season when Palace wanted him to now a £35 million player already. I'm telling you now, we'll get some good money for this player, or he'll produce some numbers for us. He's clinical in the box. Yeah, I'll be keeping Nketiah as a backup striker to Gabriel Jesus next season. Emil Smith-Rowe then. Do I even need to talk about this player? It's 110% keep. Definitely keep him. I love him. He's quality. He's unreal. The numbers he produced last season were absolutely outstanding. He picked up that injury. The numbers then went down. Part and parcel of football, really. So yeah, you just got to deal with it. But Emil Smith-Rowe, the Arsenal product, 110%. Staying at the football club for me then. Aaron Ramsdale, again, another easy one. The #1 goalkeeper at Arsenal. Had a great, fantastic season last season. Definitely keeping him. Ben White as well, just another easy one. Probably one of the first names on the team sheet for Mikel Arteta. He had a very good season last season. He's good defensively, and he can get the ball forward as well. Pinging them balls long to the strikers. I do really like him. Gabriel Magalhaes, this is another easy one. Will 100% be keeping him. I think he's a monster at the back. He's absolutely rock solid, Magalhaes is. Got his call up to the Brazil team now as well. I would 100% be keeping Magalhaes. And I think, obviously, he will be staying anyway. Bukayo Saka, again, just another easy one. The Arsenal product. He's definitely staying at the football club. Definitely is. There's links about Liverpool and City. I can't see any of them being true at the minute. Hopefully he signs his new contract. We need him to. He needs to be earning more than 20 grand a week as well. He needs to be one of the highest earners in the squad, without a doubt. He carried us on his back last season. His goals, his assists, just his performances, dragging the team through the mud. Definitely be keeping Bukayo. William Saliba, again, 110% keep. The Mbappe of centre-backs. He's definitely staying at the club. He confirmed that in an interview. I was very worried when there was reports about him maybe going to Marseille again. Definitely need him this season, and I think he'll work his way into that team, 100%. Gabriel Martinelli, another easy one. Just love this player as well. We got him for about 6 million quid from the Brazil second tier, I think, and he's been outstanding for us, really. Obviously, last season, it's a bit of a weird one. He didn't get no games for a while, and then the second half of the season he played just about all of them. But yeah, I will definitely be keeping Martinelli. I love this player. Martin Odegaard, again, definitely keeping. We need that depth in the midfield. I love Odegaard as well. He's very creative, very fun player to watch. Yeah, keeping Odegaard. Sambi Lokonga then. It's a tough one. Will he play a lot of games next season? I'm not sure he will. I don't think he will sign Fabio Vieira. We've got Partey, we've got Xhaka, we've got El Nene. We're looking to get another midfielder in the door. I do like Lokonga a lot. Maybe I would be loaning him. Maybe he's very young, 21 I think. I would be loaning him maybe abroad or to a Premier League club, so he's getting more Premier League experience. And see what he can do there. I don't think he will get loaned out though. I think he will stay, but me personally, I would be loaning him. Nuno Tavares, 110% sell him, get him out the door. He is rubbish. I don't like to call players out like this, but he's just not good enough for Arsenal Football Club at all. Last season was an absolute shambles, getting dragged off 30 minutes into the Forest game in the Cup, I think it was. He has been dismal, hasn't he? I would definitely be selling him, trying to get some of the funds back. We didn't spend much on him anyway, I don't think. We spent pittance, so yeah, definitely be selling him. Balogun then, this is a tough one. He signed the deal last season, I think, and I don't see a way in for him now. I really don't. We signed Gabriel Jesus, who's going to be the #1 striker. We've got Nketiah as the backup. Obviously, Nketiah and Jesus can both do a job on the wing. I just don't see where Balogun fits into the squad, and I really do like him. He seems like a gunman, but I just don't know where he fits into the squad. I'd be loaning him out, getting him some more experience under his belt. Miguel Aziz as well, centre mid. This kid looks good as well. I'd be loaning him out, getting him some experience, maybe a low-level Premier League team or a high-level Championship team. That's what I'd be doing for him as well. Again, a young boy, 18-year-old Charlie Patino. He looked good when he came on last season for us. I would definitely be loaning him out to, again, a low-level Premier League team or a high-level Championship team, seeing if he can start some games there, get some experience. I would definitely be doing that. So yeah, that's about it then, guys, for the Arsenal loan, keep or sell. Thanks for watching as always. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a video. Thanks for all your support, and I'll see you in the next one.